Welcome to Bloke Talk, where we talk all things music, and today I'm going to show you how I joined a band. So I was sitting at home scrolling through Facebook and I saw an ad for drummer wanted in a band called Drinking Lizards. I've played in a few bands over the years, but I've been doing my own thing for a while now, but I've been starting to get an itch to play again. So I sent these guys a message letting them know that I was keen. They sent me back a message with a time for an audition and told me that they'd send through a set list to learn. The audition was on Tuesday, which meant I had 2 days to learn 49 songs. At first I thought, this is impossible. But then I thought, if I just have a quick run through of all 4 sets, but only focus on trying to nail the first 2 sets, then maybe that might be enough to get me over the line. Alright, I've just packed everything up, just about to go to the audition. I've been working pretty hard on these songs, so I'm feeling pretty okay about it all, but still a little bit nervous because I haven't played in a live band for quite a number of years now, so wish me luck. Here we go. I've just taken all my stuff inside, and I've just met the band. They seem really nice, so it's time to get stuck into it. So I just finished the audition and it seemed to go alright. Lucky for me, they asked me to call out all the songs, so I just called out all the songs that I'd focused on from the first 2 sets, which worked out well for me. So I'll just wait to hear back from them now. They're auditioning a couple of other guys, and we'll just see how it goes. They sent me a message a few days later letting me know that I was the new drummer for the Drinking Lizards. I was so pumped to be back in a band, but now it was time to really focus on nailing those 4 sets properly, because in 2 weeks' time, we had a gig. I went into full hibernation, practicing non-stop to get these songs down, but it all came to a halt when I woke up one morning with pins and needles in my hand. I thought I might have just slept on it, but 2 days later, it was still there and I was starting to get clawing in my ring and pinky finger. I went to the doctor and they told me I had a compressed ulnar nerve from too much drumming and needed to stop drumming until I had scans done. This was not the news that I wanted. I just joined a band, we had a gig coming up, but I listened to the doctor and stopped drumming. The results of my scans came through and showed that because there was no damage around my neck, it was mostly in my elbow. I could continue light drumming, but needed to take it easy while the swelling went down. By this stage, I'd lost a lot of feeling in my pinky and a lot of grip strength. So I found if I taped my pinky to my ring finger, it helped control the stick a little bit better. So it was time to get back into practicing to get ready for the gig. So I just finished packing up all my drums in the car now. I'm about to head to the gig. A little bit nervous because it's been such a long time since I've played a live gig. It's raining, just started pissing down rain actually, so hopefully that doesn't deter people from coming out and watching us play. Alright, let's get into it. So just finished the gig at the Rose Cottage. It went pretty good. It was a bit of a relief to get that first gig out of the way. Now we've been invited to come to the Botanical Gardens. It's the 50th anniversary of the Botanical Gardens, so they've asked us to do 2 sets of Australian only music. So I guess it's time to get back into the drum room and start practicing, getting ready for this next gig. Alright, on our way to Botanical Gardens, I'm just finishing loading up, and then, oh, there's Amanda, and then we'll get on our way. It's only about 10 minutes from here, but I'll just put the last of my equipment in the boot. As you can see, I've just thrown everything in. Hey kids. Alright, let's get on the road. Alright, we're on the road to the Botanical Gardens. I've got the fam in the car, Amanda and the kids in the back. Say hi, Ari. Alright, just pulling into Botanical Gardens now. Summer Sounds 2020. Alright, just arrived at the Botanical Gardens, just finished unloading. I'm going to start setting up. Just finished setting up the drum kit. So it's looking pretty good. We're just about to mic it up and test it out. The sound guy Shannon, he's just going to get us a couple of cables, and then we'll start getting the sound test going on. So they've just opened up the gates to the Botanical Gardens. We're just waiting to go on stage. There's not as many people as what they thought was going to come due to the virus scare. So they were expecting a couple of thousand, but it looks like there's at max 100 people here, which is a shame. But oh well, we'll still crack on and hopefully have a good show. So just finished the gig at the Botanical Gardens. A little bit of a shame about the turnout, but it was still fun to play. So I guess now we'll just sit back and wait and see what they say about these lockout laws and whether or not we can continue. Unfortunately, there is now lockdown laws here in Australia, and pubs and clubs are now no longer allowed to operate, which means no more gigs for us anytime soon. I'm going to start doing drum covers again, so if you have any requests, let me know in the comments down below. I was thinking about doing some videos on my setup or some tutorials about how I run backing tracks for a live situation to give you a fuller sound. If this is something that you would like, let me know as well in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Until next time, peace.